family. Look at that. Wonderful. Look at it. Hello, family. Welcome back to Auntie P Ayad. And if you're new to Auntie P, welcome. This is a quick and easy make your kitchen happy video blogging. Yes, I've been missing for a minute due to the corporate world demand. However, baby, we are back, family. So as I come back, I'm going to do something that you may never have heard of. And if you've heard of it, welcome. We're going to do this. We're going to make it fun. We're going to make it exciting. However, before we get started, please go ahead and subscribe to Auntie P Ayad. Hit that thumbs up, which is my like button. Leave me some comments. Make me some suggestions. I am gladly listen. I'll gladly listen. I will also respond to you. So do this for me. Subscribe, like it, share it, and let's build this, huh? So, to go no further, we will be doing today, for your excitement, for your thrill, for the coffee lovers, we're doing some coffee chicken. I don't need to repeat myself, but we're gonna add some caffeine in this boy. We're gonna let it marinate, and then we're gonna make it exciting. Wait for it. So here we are, family. I have some chicken thighs. I have gone through, I have cleaned it, I've removed the skin, I've removed whatever excess fat that there is. Well, let's talk about beyond the chicken what you need, right? You can use chicken breast, you can use the whole chicken, your thoughts, your process, do whatever you want. Today I'm doing some thighs. And thighs tend to be a little moister than the chicken breast. So this is one of the reasons why I'm doing this. With the coffee chicken, you're gonna have a tangy, burnt kind of flavor, but yet not burnt, but yet it's all that excitement that pops, right? So we have the chicken, we have it washed. We need some brown sugar. We're using 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, baby. So we're gonna drop that brown sugar right in there, right? We also have a mixture of Auntie P's seasoning blend. We talk about this, it's happening, sure enough, right? However, I've also added some crushed red pepper in it. Now, if you want to simplify your life without all these additives, simple salt and black pepper for your liking, your flavor, you can do that. I'm using 1 tablespoon here. If you want to, 1 tablespoon of salt and black pepper. I have my mixture of seasoning, so we're doing that. Now we talk about a coffee. There it is, some strong brewed coffee, right? We're using 2 cups of coffee. So I have my 2 cups of coffee in. I'm also then turn around, I am going to use, I'm using some rice vinegar. You can use your choice of vinegar. That's fine as well. I'm using 2 tablespoons of this rice vinegar, right? And vinegar, as you know, cleanse your meat and all its additives. I'm also going to do 1 tablespoon of olive oil, right? That just sort of helps all of its stuff to marinate. I'm using just a little bit more for the sake of my pleasure, right? So we have that. We're doing that, and we are making this marinade sit for a little bit. Sorry, allergy season for me, right? We're putting all of that in there. Yeah, brown sugar, coffee, everything, just sort of allow it to marinate. We're gonna let it sit. The stronger the coffee, the better it is. And just sort of allow it to marinate. Now what we're going to do then, we're also going to use this marinade to help thicken it up, add some gravy to this. And we just allow it to sit. We're also adding some soy sauce to this family. Right? We're dropping 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. Now, what I also have done is to infuse this chicken a little bit more than just the coffee brewed. The ground of the coffee, I add about a tablespoon in it. Just sort of letting that coffee go through that meat and does what it does. So I'm gonna sit it aside, right? The longer you sit it, the better. So 30 minutes, anywhere from 30 minutes to 4 hours to the next day. The longer you sit it, the better flavor you get from that coffee just infusing that chicken, right? So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna come back to you. Don't forget, subscribe, like, share. Auntie P, ayad. Love you, boo-boo. So family, I've added a teaspoon of minced garlic in my marinade. And now that it's nice and cool and everything I think is infused enough for me, I am then going to turn around, and it pretty much is somewhat of like a brown stew kind of thing, right? So we're going to brown the chicken without the marinade, but then we're going to add the marinade and may thicken it up a little bit. So it's going to give you that gravy, for lack of better words, moisture to the chicken when we're done. So this is what we're gonna do. It's gonna be simple, really simple. Marinating is really what takes the time. But if you want the flavor, as I've told you before, you gotta put some time into some things, right? So this is what we're gonna do. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Auntie P, ayad, right at your home. This is what we're doing. All right, so I have here a tablespoon of oil, and we get it nice and heated. We're gonna turn it down on low. Oops, sorry, the fan, that lovely thing. So what we're doing, family, is I have it nicely, a tablespoon of oil, nicely heated. I'm gonna put the chicken in there. Ooh. And we're gonna get this a nice browning on either side. As I told you, just as if you're doing a brown stew chicken, right? There it is. And we're gonna get it nicely brown on both sides, leaving it for a few minutes just to get each side nice and brown. And then we're gonna turn it accordingly. You can see remnants of the coffee. You can see remnants of the coffee right there. So we're gonna get that on there on a medium heat. And we're gonna wait a few minutes, get it nice and brown. Then we're gonna come back into when we're gonna add that marinade and get it nice and thick, rich coffee base to this chicken. So here we are, family. My chicken is getting that nice caramelized look, right? But because you want it not to burn, because it will burn easily based on your ingredients, right? I'm just gonna add just a tad of that coffee-based water in there, right? And I said base because the container had the coffee, so it still has some residue in the bottom of it. And I'm just gonna add that in there, just a little, to lift it from sticking in the bottom, avoiding that burnt, right? So look at that beautiful caramelized color coming by, right? Now we're doing that. My colors are forming. Then we're going to talk about adding. I'm going to allow this to simmer down a little bit more and allow the flavors to come together. And then we get that thickening of the gravy. So we're going to remove it in a little bit. Just want the perfect color taking place. Coffee. Coffee. All right, family. So here we are. I have my marinade nicely thickened up, right? I'm gonna add up 1 teaspoon of molasses. Now, if nobody knows what molasses is, it's literally brown sugar. It's gonna add flavor, it's gonna add color, and look at that already. Look at that, right? And then I'm gonna place my coffee back in, my chicken right back in all of that coffee mix. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, folks, right? Oh, there goes. There goes, there goes, there goes. Wonderful. Now I'm going to stir it occasionally, because for about 5 or so minutes, just sort of allow it to absorb now, beyond just color, absorb all of that coffee in, right? And we're going to serve this with some white rice, some salad if you want. Look at it, tell you. And we're gonna cover it on a low heat, 10-15 more minutes, just to let it do what it do. Love you, boo-boo. So family, I just took a taste of that chicken, and it is delish, right? I add about a tablespoon of ketchup in there just to add some more body to this body, right? And I'm telling you, you are going to enjoy the flavor of this should you try it. This was actually a suggestion by one of my family. Sash, I did your coffee chicken, right? And truly delicious. So we're just gonna drop some scallion in here. And of course, comes from the garden, right? Right in the backyard this comes from. Just sort of drop some scallion in, just allowing it to be garnish, flavored, and that's about it, right? We're not gonna cook it out, we just sort of let it add some flavor to this chicken. Get it nicely tossed around just for a few minutes, so that you're not necessarily eating a raw scallion, but it's adding some flavor to that already wonderful, tasty chicken. And of course, as I said, we're on a medium heat to a low heat. And look at that wonderful, the flavor, the aroma of the coffee is remarkable. If you've never tried it, you should. Wonderful. Truly wonderful. Wonderful. It is your wake up. It is the bounce back. It is the come back to Auntie P. Look at it. There, 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 there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now we're going to turn this off. Allow it to sit for a few minutes, and then we're going to serve. There we go, family. Look at that, family. Coffee, chicken, along with a beautiful side of salad. What you say? Like, share, subscribe. Auntie P Ayad, love you, boo-boo. Look at it. Look at that, family. Look at that wonderful. Look at it. Oh yeah. Coffee, chicken. Coffee, chicken. Turn up. There it is, family. Oriental coffee chicken. Mad. Family, 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 family. Look at that. Nice and moist. But let's wait for it. Let's see what happened. Here's the true test. Here's the true delicious test. Hands down, delicious. The flavor of the coffee, the brown sugar, the molasses, the vinegar, the oils, the garlic, all just sort of, you don't know if you're drinking coffee, you don't know if you're eating coffee, you don't know it, but yet it's not potent, it's not overpowering, it's just right. Simply nice. Sasha got a winner. Done for you, baby girl. Love you, boo-boo.
Boy, Auntie P, this not taste like coffee chicken, man. This tastes like bourbon chicken. But let me eat some more. I tell you, Chuck, I go and stush, you know. I even want to use the fork. I think I just use my hand, you know. I think it's spot enough. I tell you, yeah, man.